Let's turn to this now. The Hawks are investigating former Miss South Africa's contestant, Chidimma Adetshina's mother, for alleged identity theft. She withdrew from the pageant after the Home Affairs Department revealed there's prima facie evidence that fraud may have taken place. Athi Mtongana has that report.
The Department of Home Affairs fielded a number of questions from members of Parliament concerning the current investigation involving former Miss SA contestant Chidimma Adetshina. They revealed that the Hawks have now been roped in.
The department's investigation is at an advanced stage. This investigation now includes the involvement of the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, the Hawks, and DPCI. The department's drive towards digitization will eliminate instances of fraudulent interference. This case highlights the need for caution as the department implements the court order on blocked IDs. And the department at this stage is obtaining legal advice on the implications of the alleged fraudulent activity on Ms. Adetshina's citizenship status.
The department also revealed that they are also investigating staff members from the Department of Home Affairs.
The department has identified officials who registered the birth at the Home Affairs office in Johannesburg. One of the officials has since passed on. The department is investigating two other officials who may have been involved in the alleged fraudulent scheme. And we have relied on records to establish that the South African mother whose identity may have been stolen was registered by her mother in 1982, and as a result she entered the National Population Register.
Not only is Chidimma Adetshina's mother part of the investigation, but they're also saying that they're also looking into the alleged involvement of her father. But the Minister of Home Affairs says this is a broad investigation and it is complicated, and they don't want to leave any room or any loophole before they get to the courts.
You find that what one person does has implications for others. That's where this question comes from now. What is the implication for this contestant from the actions of her mother? Well, then you also need to look at what is the status of the father and how did this happen? Who were the officials involved in the alleged fraud, etc. So this is certainly not an issue of picking on someone or an individual. We are getting a broad sense of how this came about. That's exactly why it's taking a bit longer, especially if you take into account the fact that this happened 23 years ago at a time when digitization was certainly not on the agenda. So we are very much looking through paper records, hospital files, engaging with people who know them, etc.
For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Athi Mtongana in Parliament.